What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Rider for the regular channel. I ain't forgot about my car, people, of course, but we're still working on that 1980 Oldsmobile 98. You know what I mean? I did a few things today to kind of get this going right now. I tidy up some of the wires. That's going to go into different options, like I told you guys before. I was kind of contemplating what I was going to do with the instrumental cluster. So I went ahead and tied up the wires to make the options that was on the custom cruiser. This came off a 90. This the last year of this body style, the square body style of the Oldsmobile from 77 all the way up to 90. They stopped making the Oldsmobile 88s, 98s, all this stuff back in 85 when they made those to the short booty Oldsmobile when they downsize it. The custom cruiser, the station wagon, they roll those all the way out to 90 along with the Caprice wagons and everything else that came along with it. But these are the options that I'm gonna put on here. You can guys kind of imagine how this going to be once I tied everything down. Kind of picture me rolling here. You know what I'm saying? Once I get that dash on there, once I actually got it recovered, that's how it's going to pretty much sit. It's going to go down a little bit more, but I'll be able to read my vitals while I'm driving instead of looking down right here at the ashtray. Why I made that special place to put those the water temp gauge that I bought for eBay off a while back. I'm gonna put those in a Cougar, of course, or whatever car that's gonna come around. It's going into something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't spend my money for no reason, but I got that hooked up so far. I just got it hooked up the volts on this side. It's just only a couple wires. It's gonna be a ground and whatever the case may be. But the thing that I actually finally went ahead and put my mirror on there, boy. What? My automatic damn mirror that came out the custom cruiser. If you're going to pull off options off a different car, that's the stuff you didn't have on there. Make sure you get all the stuff that's with it, the wiring all the way down to the pigtail. I went ahead and got the whole harness. It took a while. I traced it, snatched it out. The pigtail, I just a snap and play now. Look at that. Look factored in. I'm gonna splice this into the pink and black wire that's in the car already. Black is ground, of course, and green. That must be the other power wire. I got the light green. I got a pink and black wire on here as well, and black is the ground, which is self-explanatory. I'm almost done with the wiring on the car. I gotta get my old school buddy. We're gonna snatch out this AC heat unit. I'm sure I got a couple friends in there, Mickey and Minnie in this bitch, and the snitches in there. We ain't riding with them, like I said before. Just ain't had time to kind of get to this for a while. Working 2 jobs, and plus everything else is kind of in the way right now, but we're getting it resolved. You see my clothes china with the shoe game. I can only do stuff that's close by to me. This car is actually live in Pleasant Grove as we speak, but we gonna make it do what it do. My mom, she looked out for your boy on the AAA membership. Now I got 4 occurrences that I can tow my car as far as I want. I think it's like up to 100 or 200 miles or something like that, in case something happens. We're going to get this car away from the PG here pretty soon. Once I get these wires resolved, I can go ahead and move it around, get to the body shop or muffler shop. We're going to get this flow cut on the back side. I think I got a little bit of cancer on this side. That's pretty much it. I couldn't get the seats on both like I want to. Some of them kind of rusted. Both are kind of rusted. We're going to heat them up real quick. That's the alarm clock on my other phone. You know what I'm saying? Tell me this shit is over. We're getting close. We're getting this wire resolved finally. I could have did this a long time ago, but I didn't have the time. Plus, the old lady wants to spend time, and so that's on. You got. It's understandable. You got to make that do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But what I got on here right now is electric liquid tape. This is some good stuff. If you're familiar with that plastic, this stuff is gonna last for life. Unless you want to, it's going to be hard to take off, but, I use this stuff over the years. It's not dry all the way. It's getting very close, but, I like to solder my connection, hit it with this shrink wrap. Then I hit it with the electric tape. I know it's too much going on. I also hit it with the regular tape. You can kind of see I did the harness. This harness was chewed up all the way over here. So I went ahead and spliced that. I got the wiring out of 79, of course. Oldsmobile 98. You know, these are different than some of the other cars. This actually was on the same line as the big Cadillac or the Ville. You know, other big GM cars of the day. You know, the Capri stuff ain't gonna really fit on here, like some suspension stuff, but mostly like a big. Some of the stuff goes on a truck and also the bigger cars that was around at that time. But you know, the 80, I was born in 80, you know what I'm saying? We both 37, by the way. It was on my uncle's car when he got out the dealership from back in the day off the floor with them things on there. I got some different things on it, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep originality on there. He had Vogues on it back then. I had Vogues on here, but I wanted to go ahead and take that off. I didn't want to draw too much attention, you know what I'm saying? I work in a nice area of Plano, of course. Both the jobs, you know what I'm saying? You try to follow me, try to do something, you know, I got that thing on me. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? When I get done with that wire, I thought this wire was really bad. I'm gonna get off to 79. I'm just gonna replace this pigtail. It's a little too short for me to do it. I can probably go ahead and crimp it. I'm gonna go ahead and trace the wire, have a look, splice it in. If I can find a connection, hopefully it'll be the whole connection with this on here. Just popping in there and woo, we in there. Go ahead and snatch that out. I'm gonna get old school to take that out. I should have been did this, but you know, time is kind of hard to do it. But you know, I got that mirror on that boy now. Look at that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to take this old silver piece off the mounting bracket. This a little bit thicker so it can actually hold it. It had the one of these aftermarket mirrors. You know, this factory looking mirror piece. You know, this kind of mirror. It's kind of it ain't gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't secure. But I got the original mounting bracket. I'm going to pop that on there when I get a chance. Just got to figure out how to melt that glue off, you know what I'm saying? I think I had to get some glue remover. But you see the Oldsmobile air freshener, the berry. That's been on there for months. And it still, look at that. Smell like, ooh, that boy still got some scent on there. Man, I got a bunch of more. I got to watch out for my older bro. I had to take him out of my Honda. You know, my older bro, you know, he tried to get me real quick, put it in the back pocket, put it in the wallet, like ain't nothing happened to it, but nah. I think I got like 5 or 6 of them left, you know, I'm going to have to get some more. You know, I'm going to be driving this car for a very long time. This is my uncle's car. It passed down a few times. Some of the kids drove it, you know, made some of those rest in peace, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm saving this car for the next generation, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully these kids come through, you know what I'm saying, one day. They'll be able to ride a slab. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey. It's alright. But, you know, it's slowly for surely, though. We're getting close, you know what I'm saying? I found another reason why my alternator kept squealing out. My bracket is actually bent. I don't know if y'all can see it, but we're going to step out here for a couple seconds. You know? You know, you see the two-way on there with the Oldsmobile logo. We got them Toyota tire, boy. I can't wait to burn them, boys. But if you can see the bracket on my alternator, that's kind of bent. You kind of see that. I really didn't notice that. I think it was kind of rigged up. It had a bunch of washers on some of the brackets. I was trying to figure out what happened. I didn't realize it till I looked at it. I got a bunch of washers laying around. So I got a bracket off another Oldsmobile. You know, it's the same size. I even got the thing to make sure the alternator is secure. But we're going to make this happen. I wish I could have did this today, but it's going to be a little bit of work to tie this down. I didn't get over here. I've been on here for a little bit. But, you know, had to get the oil change on the Honda. Walmart, it took forever and a day to change it. You know, somebody skipped me, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, they was waiting. But, you know, I'm going to let that ride here. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Uh-oh. You can kind of see everything matches up just fine. Boy, I can't wait to slap this on her. Boy, this is straight. You know, I made sure I didn't bend it. I got one off the 79 months, off of 79 Oldsmobile and other model. That was, I don't know what it was. They jacked up. When somebody was trying to take the alternator out, you can kind of see that is bent as well. But you know, we're gonna get that resolved. Hopefully, I'll be able to actually drive this thing, kind of see what else I need to do to it. Got all the wires tied up on the Oldsmobile. Y'all can see the engine at nighttime. That's brand new reservoir. I bought it off of GMPartsSomething.com, something like that. Got the Oldsmobile sticker on that boy. Got a